are here at GITEX Global Dubai with Mr. Filip Felczak, Business Development Manager, AROS Roboshops. Thank you for joining us today, Mr. Filip.
Thank you for having me, and how are you doing today?
Doing good, and how are you doing?
I'm quite well and satisfied what is happening for the second day of GITEX. Do you like our space here, this area?
Gorgeous, the place is beautiful, really.
That's
Thank
good.
you for having us today.
Yeah, you're welcome.
So, Mr. Filip, can you tell us about AROS's primary goal for participating in GITEX Global this year, and how are you using this event to connect with businesses in the Middle East region?
I really like this question because officially we are here with our Roboshop project for the first time. So it's really satisfying to be here to showcase Roboshops, as you can see here, what is the project about, but also to get closer to the clients. We had already a few meetings with our prospects and future leads, basically what we're talking about and negotiating about locations, for example, and when to implement it. And also we are gathering a lot of contacts because our booth is representing our company quite well with different brands, plus AROS Roboshops. So we're getting also lots of interest, and we're inviting them here upstairs to sit down, relax, have a lunch with us, and talk more about what exactly we are doing.
That's really interesting to hear, actually. So coming to my next question, could you share your key vision behind AROS's success, and how does the team define its core expertise?
In a short recap, we wanted to be more compact and usable for people that actually like products, coffees, for example, with very good quality, but on the go. In the meantime, when we presented the first generation, which was a few years ago, we didn't even think about what's going to happen during the COVID time. That's why we introduced the second generation, COVID-free, which was more closed than the first generation, because the first one was pastries. We want to be more like a coffee space, coffee shop space, for example. The second generation, we did more compact solution, and we tested it in Cyprus, for example, different type of like Robo Bar with soft drinks. So we tested in the Guava Club, one of the biggest beach clubs in the world during the hot season. So we knew the best expertise, what to actually how to actually move forward, for example, and develop something more, but how people react to the second generation as it is. That's why here on GITEX this year, and I'm happy to say that, we are showing our third generation, the newest generation, which was basically assembly not so long time ago and shipped here to see how the people react to this, how Dubai react to this, but also GITEX gathers people from all around the world. So this is the best way to contact and talk about what we are here showcasing.
Right. How are you getting the feedback so far from GITEX event for the newest solutions that you offer?
That's also a good question. Feedback goes from A to Z. People, they have this wow effect and asking normal question, what it is and why I should use it, how I should use it, for really detailed questions with some technicians that you have to sit down, and if they're really interested, we can explain a bit how it works behind the scenes. I'm talking about technicians that work on it and R&D, and how we develop the project. Because for your information, for everyone's information, everything we did for this project, it's started from the ground with us, this company, and our support. We build the solution inside, we build the arm for it, and we build the platform to use and to communicate, and also be more welcome for end customers. So basically, we are right now doing everything by ourselves. For Robo Cafe, of course, we're using professional coffee machine, Victoria Endurino, which is the top shelf. We're using specific grinders, for example, Izaga, one of the best grinders also in the market, because we want to get this effect of the best quality and consistency we can get with your choice of beans, which actually you know where to get, because probably you have your own roastery or your barista to choose. So with this end concept, actually people can understand more why we are here, and we are not taking over the world with robotics. We are just showing another way of being better than vendings, and also having some solutions for the owners to not rent a big space, to have quicker ROI, to not have 3 employees and struggle if they're going to come or not on train them.
Right. It seems very actually insightful from your end. You've also mentioned that some of your products use cases were in Cyprus.
Yes.
Can you explain or elaborate more on this?
Yes, so in our Cyprus office, which is a headquarter, basically, we have a big salon with our brands, and there is a first generation. Basically, you can come over each day and you can basically see how the first generation was working during the coffee. And then we're moving to the other part of our showroom, where we have placed their second generation of Roboshop and a draft beer solution with different shape. So every time our clients are coming, so we're starting with showing them exactly what we are talking about on the phone, on the presentation, during the call. Yeah, to show them right away what is it, so they can know more about this. And actually they can have a drink, they can film it, they can time if it's exactly what we said. So with this we move forward, for example, to the beach club during the hottest season to test it in a really warm weather. What does it mean? On the glass temperature was 63 degrees because was standing in the full sun in a beach club basically close to the sea, and inside still we kept temperature of 26 degrees because AC was running. Why it's important, especially for a coffee, to keep beans in a special temperature to make it them right, yeah? And the cooling system which is beneath is taking care of cooling the milk, saving the syrups, for example, serving the cold sodas. If we're talking about, for example, beer, we're talking about also different temperatures for different kegs, because as we know, ales, stout, for example, we have to keep in the different temperatures.
Wow, okay, that seems very insightful. Just coming to my last question, I would really like to know is what can we expect from AROS in the upcoming years, and how does it plan to change the future of robotics in that end?
I like this word future. This is what I'm getting, for example, from your part. That's a future, we still have a time. I'm here already a week. I know from my friends that this is, let's call it, center of the world. And I can see on my eyes that it's really innovative area. I'm not talking about how people want to get everything what is newest in the market. We can say this about cars and showing off. But here people know exactly what to look for in terms of not just wow effect, but being innovative, support what is happening around, and robotics that are not I would say not so strange to people which are here and traveling around the world, because they know those solutions already. As our first generation was 5 years ago in the market, we know that other companies were way before. Not perfect, but that's why we're developing, because of the consumer needs. So that's why we're also choosing this area, first of all, to focus on. I wouldn't say we are struggling with anything, it's more about how people are getting interested, how we can support them with the knowledge we have to understand the concept, how to use it right, but also believe in a project on the business side, but also to satisfy end customers.
All right, great. We do look forward to what you guys will bring for the future. Thank you so much for joining us today, Mr. Filip. It was really nice meeting you today.
It was great to host you.